Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike here at Game from Scratch, and it's the first Tuesday of the month, so you know what that means. It's time for Unreal Christmas in February. Wow, it's February already. Anyways, this is the day of the month where Unreal Engine users all rejoice because they get a bunch of free stuff, and non-Unreal Engine users kind of secretly seethe with jealousy. And today we're going to look at the assets, and this one we're looking at first is probably my favorite just because of how comprehensive it is, and this is Assetville City, and it's everything you see here to create this, we'll call it a rather shady-looking semi-Lego low-polygon town. There's a ton going on here. We got a donut shop going on here, a bunch of people sitting in front of it. Everything is populated, right down to low-polygon donuts. There is so much in this scene. It's kind of amazing. We got the sheriff's office with a couple of FIB officers coming in here. We got a couple of cars going on. We got a gas station over here, a church, a transport truck, a bunch of vehicles, a hearse, some pickup trucks, gun stores. Let's see if they got some gun. Well, they got, yep, lots of guns. There's an amazing amount of content in this one. It just blows my mind, actually. And this is part of the permanently free collection. So this one you can get at any time for as long as you want. Definitely a cool asset pack, I have to say. Huge amount here if this is an art style you're going for. So let's just go out of the full screen mode there. And we'll go check out the overview of it. So again, you have all the time in the world to pick up this asset. You can get an idea of just how much content is in here. Number of bases, number of vehicles, store items, shelves, stocks. We've got wall art going on. A number of weapons, including apparently a katana I didn't see anywhere in the scene. A bunch of furniture, just props, signs, and so on. Just a ton in this one, which is really quite impressive. And then we've got a number of different people in T-poses. I'm not sure how animated they are, but yeah, they're rigged anyways, ready to go. So definitely an impressive collection going on there. That's the Assetville Town add-on. This one is yours forever. But now we're going to get into one of the free for the month demos, and then we'll go into an overview of them. And this one is probably the one that I find the most interesting. I don't know how useful it is going to end up being. I'm going to have to play with it a little bit more. I literally just got it. But this is a generator. So you can start with your own base generator, or I'm going to use an example here. So we'll load up a book generator here, and this is a procedural low polygon asset generator. So let's just drop that down there. And what I'm going to do is switch into their predefined cameras. So let's go here. We'll do a split view. So layout, and we'll do a vertical split. Up here, we will switch to the asset view. So you can see our asset in action right there. And then down here, we're going to look at the procedural controls for it, which is the workspace, which is available right here. And now what we can do is click this guy right here, and we bring up the options for this parameter. You see the various different pieces that go together to create this guy, and then come on in here, and we can randomize it, and you see we're going to get a different book, different width, different number of pages, and so on. You can control the number of different assets here, so I could go in and change the number of loose pages, the size of things, and so on. And then once again, just come on over here, and we can just randomize one, or we can just set a global seed and have the same results over and over again. And then you can create a preset out of it that you can use in your game. So it's a very simple item procedural generator. I don't know the specifics of working with it much beyond that. I literally just downloaded it because all of this stuff just went live. But I wanted to demonstrate that to you as well. I also have one other thing. I haven't loaded it up yet, so hopefully there's no shaders going here. But one of the other assets is this one right here. Let's open that one up. And go back to single view. So let that load in. This is the environments one. So let's just go here, layout, single pane. Here you go. So this one is meadows and mountains environments. We'll look at this in a second, but it's everything you see to make this kind of stuff. So basically a bunch of grass, foliage, that kind of stuff all around this scene. So that's what this one is all about. So now let's go take a look at the overview of what we got here. So again, the way this works is you have until the first Tuesday of next month to buy these assets. Once they are purchased, they are yours forever. So even if you are not an Unreal user, just grab this stuff. Just start hoarding it, locking it away. It doesn't cost you anything. Just keep picking it up. Just basically add it to your cart, check out, and it's yours forever. So this month, in the free for the month, so this is as long as you, air quotes, buy this before the first Tuesday of next month, it's yours forever for free. And what we have, the first one is the Easy Vehicle Suspension, an easy to set up component to simulate vehicle suspensions. Implemented as 3 blueprints. Just make an actor, add your car mesh, add the components, add the wheel mesh to them, and done. So if you're making vehicles, could be an interesting one to check out. Next up, we have the Mountains and Meadows Outdoor Environment. We saw this one in action. It's 145 meshes, 37 textures, 2 materials to create the kind of environment we just saw in action. Pretty straightforward on the whole for that one. Next up, we have the RPG Effects Starter Pack. It's 50 particle effects covering 4 basic hero classes: Archer, Mage, Warrior, and Priest. So you can see some of them here. They're basically standard special effects, a variety of different ones. So spell effects, arrow effects, and so on. Again, pretty straightforward on the whole. 42 materials, 1 function, 6 material instances, 9 particle effects for each hero, 8 status effects, 5 targeting effects. So yeah, those are all the various different things there. Next up, we have the simple procedural asset creator. Create simple asset generators using a universal node-based system. 20 examples are included. We looked at the book one. There's other ones here for creating swords and axes and guns and so on. So you're using a node-based workflow to create things. Again, a number of generators are there. There are tutorials and documentation. Create various types of simple assets. 20 examples included. Node-based systems. Easy spline-based mesh generation behind the scenes, and so on and so forth. And then when you are done, you can save them as a regular static mesh or export them as FBX or OBJ. So yeah, theoretically, you could actually use the end result in Blender or another game engine of choice if you wished. So that is the simple procedural asset creator. And then the final of the free for this month assets is the Victorian house. It's an exterior only of Victorian style houses, like so. So you see, it's all the various different tiled assets you need to go ahead and create. Exteriors for Victorian-style houses consists of 220 meshes, 19 blueprints, 131 materials, 287 textures, up to 4K in size. So again, a pretty straightforward asset. And then finally, free forever. So this is part of the, I'll show you where to get it in just a second. This is the Assetsville town. I started off with this one. It's a low polygon assets for an American town. Ton of stuff going on here. 800 models, 131 tile sets, 66 rigged characters, 18 rigged vehicles with customizable paint jobs, 350 interior props, 205 exterior, 16 weapons, 4 fixed buildings, 100 interior materials, light map UV channel, and great looking demo scene, which I do have to agree with. They did a really good job on this asset, and this one is yours free forever. So basically, head on over to either the web page or the Epic Launcher, go to the free category. For the free for the month stuff, it's all available right here. Basically, just come on in, add to cart before the end of next month, and check out. And then you'll also notice the other one is in the permanently free collection. I don't know that it shows. The ordering of these seems to be when they were created or when they were added to the Unreal Marketplace, not when they were added to free. So, for example, for this one, you're going to have to dig down for it. So it's asset fill. Like so. Did I search in the wrong spot? Oh, yeah, I did. All right, let's not search there. Let's search here. So the asset that we were looking at in the permanently free collection is this guy right here. As you can see, if you do like the art style, there's a number of other packs from this guy. But this is normally like the same price as this one. So this one is a heck of a deal and probably my favorite asset of this month. But I'm curious, what do you think of these assets in general, of these giveaways? By the way, there's other stuff, Epic Games direct content as well, marketplace content, and then, of course, the mega scans, huge selection of textures and scanned objects and such. These ones, this one, and this one is for Unreal Engine users only for the most part. These other ones technically can be used in other game engines by the license. Now, if it's easy to do so, that's a different story, but you can do so if you wish. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the February free stuff. Let me know what you think. Comments down below. I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.